review. This time, Neon Raptor Brewing Company and their Taproom. So if you've ever been down to the Sneinton Isles, what the former Sneinton market area of Nottingham, you'll notice there's a little brewing company nestled in the middle. And to say they do all their brewing in such a small space is fair play to them, because it's a dinkum place. For the brewing days, the tap room, the whole lot becomes the brewery. Everything's moved onto the floors because obviously they've got small area, and the equipment's there to look, and it's great for anybody to have a good look at the equipment. And a brewery tour could be a good thing in the future. I know it's dinkum. You're not going to get many people on, but you'll get people who want to look at good beers being made. You've got a mezzanine level upstairs. I can never say that word. And with all the malt and the hops and everything's upstairs. I presume there's fridges below with everything else in that they need. And it's all done with a big hopper that goes along. Obviously you mix it all in, the hopper goes along, goes into the mash tun, and then it goes on its journey through. But in any case, the tap room itself, there's seating on a summer's day, spring day like today, April the Bank Holiday Monday. I ain't got a clue what day it is. I think it's April the 19th, isn't it? I ain't got a clue. Yeah, whatever day it is. Seating around the outside, seating on the inside. There's barrels being aged on the inside. How exciting is that? There's 3 rows of barrels there being aged. Good seating on the inside. Now, when we got there last Sunday, me and the beer review community, Liam and Shane, and we went in, and the great man himself, Mr. Craft Beer Basic, Dave Pims Rowie, was doing the serving. He was on his own, I think. I didn't see anybody there the whole time we were there. We were there a few hours. And cracking bloke, big bloke, comes across, but he comes across so friendly and genuinely a nice person. And to be honest, nice people always win in my estimations. I'd rather be served by somebody who's a nice person than somebody who is grumpy to you, because lasting impressions, if I was served by a grumpy person, I wouldn't want to go back. So anyway, you've got 2 fridges in there. You've got a fridge with American beers in, because Suds and Soda is another part of what the owners of Neon Raptor, that's their other company based in Derby. We won't hold that back against them because they're doing good beer. And they've got a bit of a tap room thing going on in Derby as well. So, fair play, hitting it from both sides. I can see some moving outside. So you've got a fridge full of Suds, American beers, guest beers, some sharers. There was Coke and that, for people who want them, that sort of option. The other beer, all Neon Raptor stuff, all their stuff in beers, in cans rather. So obviously last weekend was the first proper weekend of the Rap Tour. So the 2 owners, I forgot the names. One was Josh, I know that. That's the other one's name. I forgot his name. Damn, you always forget names, don't you, when you need to. Anyway, 5 beers released for that. Some of them had Nottingham themed names. The 2 standout beers for me, there were 3 juice bomb beers, very juicy, orangey looking beers, and then there was an orange and pineapple sour. Oh, that was stunning. And I'll tell you what, beer of the year potential there. Absolutely amazing. It puts them on a par with Vault City. We'll come back to Vault City in a minute. Then there was the beer of the Raptor, the Tukbot 2000 was it called? Memory like a sieve. That was a walnut, chocolate and vanilla imperial stout. Jesus Christ, the walnut was absolutely amazing. I've not come across walnut in a beer before, and I've got to be honest, not that I can remember at least. I may have done, but you have a drink, you forget, don't you? That was absolutely top class, amazing. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Again, beer of the year potential. I do need to get my hands on those two beers again for a beer review, because it's not easy doing a review when you're out in a pub. It's on location in the beer room. I can pick apart, I can enjoy, because I'm looking around all the time. It is what it is. Unless when I'm drunk, I don't really care monkeys, but when I'm not drunk, I am a bit more nervous. Anxiety is not the greatest. So I had them, so they were great. So that's 5. And then I had the Centaur Skies, the Vault City Neon Raptor collaboration, and this was toffee, banana, strawberry, imperial sour, chocolate. Was it chocolate? But again, 3 potential beers of the year in one place. That you just don't get that, do you? I mean, that's 3 out of 7 beers that I had that were unbelievable. The other beers were good, don't get me wrong, but those 3 beers were just gobsmackingly good. Made for a great day. Sun was out, great host. I even managed to get the big fella in on the last review. And here he is, Mr. Craft Beer Basic. That's when I've had a drink, these things happen. I get to that mode where it's like, I don't care. You're getting invited in to the review. And then finally, Resist, the collaboration with Varvar Brew, the anti-imperial stout, basically a Ukrainian stout. Varvar Brew from Kiev in the Ukraine. As we know, we're all shocked and utterly disgusted in what's happening over there. And it's great to see their beer there. They came to Nottingham only a few months ago, and how the world has changed. Not for the best for Ukraine, not for the best of the world. For the freedom side of things, terrible. But don't want to dwell on that, because the beer is great. It's got it's the colour. The nose, beetroot, you have it. So going to be a Marmite beer. You're either not going to like the aroma or not. The taste though was good. So I won't put it a top 10 beer, but it was good, and the colour was just bonkers. That red in the colour, yeah. It's very nice. So fantastic time. One of the places to go in Nottingham. Sneinton is Nottingham Craft Beer Festival is going to be down there. So let me tell you now, Sneinton is because of Neon Raptor actually going down there after they won the homebrew competition back in, I think it was 2016, or was it 2015? Funny, I've been homebrewing about 8 years by then. Yeah, still don't know out, still do crap brews. No, I do good brews, but not commercial. And more homebrew. But yeah, them being down there, the addition of the Castle Rock Brewery's Fox and Grapes, the addition of Partisan Tavern, King Billy's already down there, the Baffin reopening as a pub. It was a chip shop before. Yeah. And then also the big addition of Liquid Light. That quarter down there has changed massively from what it was 20 years ago. A dodgy area of Nottingham, got to be said. Some of the pubs were not good. Now, because of craft beer, because of what craft beer brings, you don't get that type of element. There's a blackbird watching me doing this. Hello. Yeah, go away then. Papa's staring and he's like, what are you doing in there, weirdo? Yeah, didn't hear you. But yeah, it's an amazing area. It's a true asset to Nottingham with fantastic beers. There's 12 different lines on keg. That this weekend they've got guest lines in. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Whenever you go down, you're going to get a good welcome. You might fall lucky to them having outdoor food going off. There's always good tunes going off, and it's an amazing little place. And it's funny because I didn't go down for years, anxiety and other things. But I've been down about 4 or 5 times now in the last year. Oh, Big B. Go that way. I don't mind bees, but just don't want them in my beer room and flying near me when I'm doing a pub review. Don't go under the settee. You're only going to die, silly boy. Oh. But in any case, fantastic place. Good one, the Raptor Brewing Company. And get away from my drawing, me merchant. And great man, Dave. Yeah, always a pleasure to see you, mate. You're an absolute legend. And he's gone, thank God for that. And a true asset to that. You make that beer room something special. Taproom, rather. And make sure you check out his beer reviews as well, because he's proper funny beer reviews. And I do like them. And that's it for this Taproom review. Again, another long review. But I'm waiting for the washing machine to do so. I've got to go and do the washing. Yeah, man's duties are never done. It's not all about drinking beer, you know. I do actually do other stuff. But cheers all. See you later.